What is up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you this piece that I created in Blender. Now the whole concept behind this was to see how realistic I can make a short piece of content that is inspired by actual shots that were shot for Man City. Now this was inspired by Rowan. He was the DOP behind this Man City campaign, and as you can see the reference here, it's kind of the same vibe that I went for. But yeah, I tried to go as best to match us, and it was all created in Blender and then edited in Premiere Pro. If you would like to get the working files, they are available on our website. The link will be in the description. It's going to be up for $5. I also have a 10% off code at the moment, so if you want to check that out. Otherwise, let's get into the video. So when you download the files, they will look something like this. Now by default I have it in 9:16 vertical for social media. Now you'll see here on the side we have a whole bunch of different shots. So shot 1, this is just how I sequenced it in the edit. The numbers on the far right here are just explaining how many frames I rendered for that shot. So going into the files, we have our footy tee here, which is actually from my Digital Fashion bundle. Otherwise you can get it individually. And then also, if you do want to see how you can put your garments on a hanger and animate it, I do have a video for that. Link will be in the description. So we're using my footy shirt, and then it's going to be on a hanger, as you can see. Now all the shots are very similar, it's just the camera animations that are different. All the lighting has changed up. Okay, so going into the first shot, 60 frames. If we make sure the camera is selected and go set active object to camera, we can see that all that's moving is the light. Nothing else is moving, and it ends around 60 frames. Now for this, all you got to do is you can either set it up on a curve, but all I did was press record to auto keying, and then I press play, and I used G on my keyboard as well as the front view here, and I just moved my light source around like this to create some sort of like motion. And that's pretty much how that first shot is set up. Going into the second shot, it's also 60 frames. For this, all I did was the same like technique, but it was just a closer shot, no camera movement. Then going into my next shot, shot 2, this was a slow movement forward. So if we go to the side view here, we can see that the camera moves slowly forward. And then I've also keyed this top light, so it's off here. So if we go to our data here, you can see that it's at 0 and it goes to about 1. So that's for shot 2. Now for shot 3, we are working in 30 frames. As you can see, the camera stops moving. It's an orbiting shot. For this, normally you would apply a constraint, but all I did was line my camera up to a curve, circular curve, and then I keyframed the curve just to rotate around. So that's what's allowing the camera to move around, is because it's parented to that curve. Then for shot 3.2, this is also exactly the same as shot 3, it's just a lot slower. Then for shot 4, this one's 10 frames, so it's very quick. One thing that I must mention is that for most of these shots, to create like extra motion blur, I use the motion blur setting here, and I would change it between 0.5 and 1 just to exaggerate it a bit. Also, the faster you move your object or the camera, the more motion blur that's going to apply. So as you can see here, I'm going from right to left very fast. So this is what's created that motion blur. Then going into shot 5, this is also 10 seconds. This is just a quick punch in. And then also to add on top of the camera movement, I have used a light, which then I've changed the spot size. So as you can see, it's quite big here all the way on frame 10. And then when I go in, the spot size goes smaller. So it starts at about 9.4 and ends at about 23. Then for shot 6, this is a shot of the ball falling down. Super quick, and I've just taken a ball that I got off BlenderKit and retextured it with the Kappa logo, and I've applied some rotation as well as it moving from top to bottom. And then I've also keyframed the camera to move forward slightly just to add a little bit of extra movement. And then I added in some clips in the background with a light at the back just to spill on and add some depth. Then for shot 7, the camera is moving from bottom to top. Very slow movement, but also we've added in some keyframes for the light so that it slowly gets brighter, so it reveals the kit. Then for shot 5, I don't think I actually used this shot. This was just an extra 360 rotation of the t-shirts that I think I was going to use for extra. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a like, comment, and sub. And let me know if you want to see more videos like this where I just take a project file that I've already worked on and break it down so that you can see how my workflow goes. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.